Welcome to our training. In this video, we'll go over how you can best welcome and support older adults with developmental disabilities at your senior center.
Would you tell me about what you've been going to day programs since you were very little?
I have been going
A long time.
I don't know,
Do you think coming to the senior center, is a good change?
much better.
Yeah.
The New York State Council on Developmental Disabilities, or CDD, is working to make sure that older adults with developmental disabilities are getting the services and supports they need as they join senior communities. The effort is part of a national Bridging Aging and Disability Networks initiative designed to improve communication and collaboration between programs designed for older adults and people with developmental disabilities.
I don't like staying home. That is actually one of the reasons why I did go to the senior center, because I don't like stay home. I like getting out in the community, and I like being with people that I can talk to about the same social issues that are going on.
In this video, you'll get a better understanding of what we mean when we talk about developmental disabilities, how to create an inclusive and welcoming environment for people with developmental disabilities at your center, how support people, like caregivers, family members, or professionals, help people with developmental disabilities, and what you might expect to see when they visit the center. First, we'll learn more about developmental disabilities. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, generally defines developmental disabilities as a group of conditions that result in physical, learning, language, or behavior impairments. Developmental disabilities can impact day-to-day functioning, typically begin during a child's developmental period, and last throughout a person's lifetime. In this video, we'll say DD to refer to developmental disabilities. Many people with DD live independently or need little support, while others need more support for everyday activities, feeding themselves, or moving freely. They might use wheelchairs, mobility devices, or alternative communication devices, like sign language, spelling boards, or electronic speech-generating software. While most people with DD can learn new skills throughout their lives, their conditions are usually chronic and lifelong. It's important to remember that some people with DD don't have visible disabilities, like people with autism, and people with the same diagnosis can have very different abilities and ways that they need to be supported.
We've had to talk to anybody that works with Paul even, that just because Paul doesn't chime into a conversation as quickly as somebody else, it doesn't mean that he isn't listening. Big ears, we call him, by the way, because he's always right. He's always listening to what everybody is saying. And sometimes people think that he doesn't understand, right?
Just like you have your own preferences and strengths, everyone with DD does too. Part of welcoming people with DD is seeing everyone as an individual, looking for their strengths, and encouraging their abilities and preferences. People with DD may have experienced stigma and stereotyping, such as not being invited to participate in community events or group outings because others assumed they would not be able to contribute or fit in. They also may have had negative experiences when going to new places, which can worsen fears about fitting in or changes in their routines. A person with DD may be experiencing grief or loss that makes it hard to form relationships. They might also have low confidence when visiting new places or trusting new people.
I enjoyed making cards there, and one of the ladies at the table turned around and said, where have you been in the card making class? So for the first time, I didn't feel really invisible. Somebody did notice me, so that was a great experience for me.
Just like individuals without DD, everyone is experiencing the world based on their own experiences, likes, dislikes, and worries. The good news is, you can help turn this experience for someone with DD into one that makes them feel valued and accepted for exactly who they are.
He comes here and Felicia recognizes him, and welcomes him. Hey, Paul, how are you?
Yeah.
Where have you been? Kind of thing. And then the other seniors all know him, oh, it's too bad the Garden City pool just closed. Right, Paul, we don't see you at the pool anymore. So there's a lot of natural conversation that go on because Paul has always lived here and is known in the community. And I do really think that helps in terms of being part of the senior center.
You have an important role in setting the tone and atmosphere for people with DD. Here are just a few ways to create an inclusive, welcoming environment for people with DD at your senior center. Make introductions. You already have experience making sure older adults visiting the center feel welcomed and empowered to participate in activities. Regular visitors might have existing friendships and close-knit groups, so older adults with DD might appreciate when you introduce them and encourage regular visitors to include them in conversations and activities.
Susie, if she doesn't see people or know who I am, she does make it a point to say, I'm Susie, this is Naomi, what's your name? That helps me a lot. It doesn't happen all the time. When I go by myself, that doesn't happen. So that's a really nice thing that she does do, make sure I'm included right from the very beginning. And it helps me getting knowledge so I can make connections.
Communicate with respect. Some people with DD have unique needs or limited communication, but it's always best to give someone with DD the opportunity to speak for themselves first. You should speak to individuals with DD the same way you would speak to any other person. Look at them while you speak or while they're speaking instead of at a support person who might be with them. Some people with DD, such as autism, may avoid eye contact or miss other social cues as part of their disability.
For me, it not only hurts, but it takes up away from time from the actual activity that's happening.
You don't have to raise or lower your voice, but you may need to speak more slowly and clearly. Avoid childlike language or baby talk. If the person with DD turns their head toward their support person, they are giving permission for you to speak with the support person.
So if somebody came over and said to you, how did you get here today? And you tried to answer them. If they couldn't understand you, is that something that I can help you with? Is it a little frustrating when people don't understand you? Do you love when people don't talk to you and they only talk to me? No. It's a little frustrating, right?
Use plain language when describing an activity or giving instructions. That means writing and speaking clearly, making it as easy as possible for your audience to understand what you mean. Plain language avoids jargon, technical terms, and complex words or sentences. Be patient if someone with DD has questions or needs more help with a project. Every person learns differently, so someone might understand better through demonstrations, seeing an example of a project up close, reading written instructions, or hearing instructions broken down into smaller steps.
I'm not very good at understanding verbally things, so if she's painting the color red on ceramics piece, then I know if we're doing the same piece, then I know where the red's going on the red paint, for example. So it really does help for me most of the time if they're doing the same project that I'm doing or something close, like I can watch.
Be consistent when you're giving information. People with DD may have limited income and plan outings and activities based on cost. Often, people with DD or their support person will call ahead of planned events and confirm admission fees or costs. Make sure this information is accurate so they aren't surprised with hidden costs when they get to the center.
There are fees for different things, some things there are not fees for. And even if I'm late for a fee, they waited the next time when I was late for a membership fee, and the next time without telling me, and I was struggling to using the membership card, they didn't tell me why. And until Susie, the staff person, came with me, they told her, well, she didn't pay her bills, but I would have preferred that they talk to me. And because I could have taken care of if they told me when I was there.
Some people with DD have a support person to help them with certain activities or daily tasks. It might be a family member, caregiver, or support professional who specializes in helping people with DD. Support people often go beyond helping in person, coordinating care, managing medications, finding services, and lending social or emotional support. Support people can also be great partners to you at the center because they often know the person with DD best and can help you understand their strengths, needs, and preferences.
I kind of look at what I would do or a staff person would do more like as an ambassador. right? I'm not here to speak for him. I'm here to help him get his voice heard.
I know.
Thank you for taking the time to learn new ways to support older adults with DD. As we wrap up this video, you should know that the term developmental disabilities, or DD, refers to a diverse group of conditions. People with DD are individuals with many different strengths, preferences, and support needs. Staff, volunteers, and instructors like you play important roles in creating an inclusive and welcoming environment for people with DD who may visit the center. People with DD may come to the center with a support person who can help you connect and understand their needs.
It's just another opportunity to be involved and out in the community, and for the community to see Paul and Paul to be part of the community, right?
It does make for a really great feeling when others can help you.
Visit the following websites for resources or more information about older adults with DD.